Good day everyone, my name is Joshua Edang and I'm here to tackle about relative humidity and thermal sensors. What is relative humidity and thermal sensors? Our H or T sensor, also known as HTU21P, it is a sensor that provides calibrated, linearized signals in an analog pulse width modulated format. HTU21P humidity sensors are dedicated humidity and temperature plug-and-play transducers for OEM applications where reliable and accurate measurements are needed. So what is pulse width modulated? Pulse or PWM signals runs a base frequency of 120 Hz. The data signals is provided on SDA line. PWM is other term for a technique to get an analog results from a digital data or data. The interface specification of the HTU21P is this one. Okay, you can see that it has 6 pins, and here are the pins. Functions are for pin 1, the data, the ground, no connection for 3 and 4, VDD or supply voltage for pin 5, and pin 6 is for selector for RH or T or SCK, pad, grounded or unconnected. So power pins, this is for the VDD and the ground. These are the pin 5 and 2 is supply voltage ranges 1 to 1.5 VDC to 3.6 VDC. For regulations, it can be 3 VDC. Output selector pad or SCK is the select relative humidity and temperature output. SCK high yields for humidity output and SCK low yields for temperature output. Bitstream pad or data, it's in pin number 1. Signal is carrying relative humidity and temperature data. Speaks for itself, it has the data. So the performance specs of HTU21P is for performance, the storage temperature, symbols T, sub SDG, should be sub SDG, and its value for storing the device should be negative 40 to 125 degrees Celsius for storing device. Supply voltage, symbol VCC, or supply voltage peak, values of 3.8 volts. Unit is VDC. Humidity operating range, value from 0 to 100, unit of percent RH. Temperature operating, the device can operate by negative 40 to 120 degrees Celsius. Operating range of the device is here. Maximum humidity of 250 K per kg. Peak conditions of 450 is the red line. Sensor performance for relative humidity. As you can see at 25 degrees Celsius and VDD at 3 volts, you can see that the humidity operating range is from 0 to 100% RH. And for the temperature coefficient, it is a maximum of negative 0.15 percent RH per degree Celsius. Humidity error, so you can see the graph. The sensors are specified for optimum accuracy measurements within 5 to 95% RH. Though the operation out of this range, which is the less than 5 or greater than 95, is somehow possible for the device, since it is from 0 to 100, including the condensation. Temperature operating, as it says, negative 40 to positive 125 degrees Celsius. Here is the temperature error budget. For the applications, there is an automotive, the fogging or HVAC. For home applicants such as refrigerator or air conditioning. Medical printers or humidifiers, which is why it's called humidity sensors. One of the applications is the dew point temperature measurement. Dew point is the temperature at which water vapor in the air becomes saturated and condensation begins. When dew point stays constant, the temperature increases so that the relative humidity decreases. So, as you can see, for our sensor, it measures temperature and relative humidity. So it is one of the perfect application for this one, which is at dew point, the temperature is inversely proportional to relative humidity.